What's going on, guys? It's Alex. In today's video, I want to show you exactly how to set up your Google Ads for your car detailing business so you can start getting consistent leads every single week. It doesn't matter if you're a mobile detailer or a shop-based detailer. Google Ads, in my opinion, is the best and fastest way to get in front of people that are actively searching for services like detailing, interior detailing, exterior detailing, and even things like ceramic coating and tinting. And today I'm going to walk you through the exact campaign structure, keywords, and bidding strategy that I use to help detailers lower their cost per lead, grow their business, and stay fully booked. Also, if you're already running Google Ads and not getting results, or you just want me to take a look at your account, click the link below and book a call with me. With that out of the way, let's just jump right into it. So, this is an example of a landing page that I like to use, but first, let me show you why you should be running Google Ads and that your competitors just probably have no idea what they're doing. And then I'll jump into the tutorial. So I just have a quick search here, and you can search in your area. This is for Toronto car detailing. We have a car detailing supplies business. This does not match the intent, right? So already one of the guys paying the most per click has no idea what they're doing. We have Scarborough Mazda, leave it to dealerships to just waste money on ads, and Groupon. So barely any competitors in this space. And then we have a sponsored listing here in the Google Business Profile section. So even before someone has a chance to see your website organically, there's already a ton of results in the Google Business Profile section, the maps, and then actual ads. And like I showed you guys, people have no idea what they're doing. So how can you set it up to work for your own detailing shop? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do it for just detailing if you have a physical location. This can also work for mobile detailing, but I will be making a mobile detailing video as well. So let me move this out of the way. To get started, just go ahead, click on new campaign, new campaign. Google is kind of like slow with loading a lot, so you can, if you run into that issue, it's completely normal. Click on leads here. Right now, for conversion goals, you really just want to be tracking phone calls and form submissions, right? So make sure you set that up with GA4, Google Tag Manager, and your Google Tag, and that it's fully tracked before you start spending any money on Google Ads. If you're spending money without tracking conversions, or if you're working with an agency or somebody that's not tracking conversions correctly, you really want to get that sorted. If you need help with that, click the link below, book a call with me. And for campaign type, we're just going to go with a standard search campaign. I never select any of these personally. And for campaign name, let's do detailing in, I don't know, let's do Miami. Click continue. Now let's do Atlanta. I like Atlanta. Click Start New. Now, the default bidding is conversions. I personally run manual CPC to start, at least for a few weeks. If you want, you can run a Google Ads experiment. It's basically a split test on the platform itself. But I find that manual CPC gets traffic, lets me know how much to expect to pay per click, gets me a better idea of who's competing, and just gives me a lot more information up front. Then over time, I will switch to maximize conversions. But to start, manual CPC, you just can't set that right now, right? It's not an option, but I will show you guys exactly how to do that. Click on next. Just want to opt out of these two networks, really low quality networks, really low quality traffic, right? Those are not networks you want your ads to be running in. Now for location, the first thing you want to check is this, presence, people in or regularly in. If you don't have this selected, which a lot of people don't, Google's going to have presence or interest targeted, and it's going to show your ads to people who have shown interest in your included location. This will be people from outside of your city, outside of your target area, outside of your state, tourists that have visited in the past, anybody statewide, regionally, even nationally that has shown interest in detailing. So you want to make sure that this is not selected and you got presence. Now another mistake people make is just adding their location here. Click include and that's it. Do not make that mistake. Click advanced search every time to see the location Google has chosen. Obviously, if you're a car detailing business, nobody's going to drive from, Buckhead all the way down to, I don't know, Greenbrier, right? So you want to have a little bit tighter targeting in the detailing space. So I will just exit out of this. I like to click radius and then click pin mode right here. So if you're in, for example, Western Atlanta here, you can just click right there. Click include, zoom out, and now you are covering about a 5-mile radius around your shop, which might be still a little bit too big. It just depends on where you're located, but this is how I will structure it. There's no reason for you to travel or for you to be targeting too much. Keep in mind if people are dropping off their car, they have to get home, stuff like that. So you want to start closer to your shop, and especially if you're in a bigger area, it might be even tighter knits. And then of course you can expand over time if Google's spending the budget, if you're getting enough leads, right? So click save. One more thing you can add is audience segments. So you can just search here like detailing and see what shows up. Not all of these are going to be relevant. Auto repair, some of these are relevant. If they're relevant enough, just go ahead and select it. It's not necessary, but it gives Google a little bit of like a guide, right? It's kind of like it pushes it in maybe the right direction, but it doesn't make a huge difference. But if there are relevant options here, you can just go ahead and add those. Under more settings, I like to choose with, I like to go with do not optimize ad rotation. This way, if you're running 2 ads within each ad group, which you can, if you're going to be split testing ads with different copy, pinned headlines, this way it'll rotate them indefinitely. Google still will prefer one or the other, and then you're going to still be deciding which one is performing better over time. But if you're just going to be running one ad, you can just go with optimize, but I like do not optimize. And for ad schedule, sorry guys, I just keep clicking everything today. For ad schedule, you just want to run ads when you can answer the phone, and you also want to run them a little bit after work. A lot of people are going to be driving home from work or looking at their car as they walk from work and think, I need to get that detailed. So try to run them at least till 6 or 7 p.m. if you can, and especially if you can answer the phone. If you can't answer the phone, don't run the ads, because people want to call, they want prices, they have questions. Answering the phone is key in the detailing space. Click next, click next. This is all AI stuff that I don't use. Now, let me just close out of this. All right. Now this is where we add the keywords. Now, you might think, let me just add every single keyword here I can think of. I sometimes jump into accounts that have like 40 keywords in each ad group, which is far too many than necessary. I structure my ad groups here in a way where for detailing, I'll usually start with 3 ad groups. I'll have detailing as just like the broad detailing search, not broad match. I'll show you what I mean. I have detailing near me, and then I have detailing plus location. So I like to start with the near me. So what you can do is just go to Google's keyword planner right here. Just click on tools, like just open a new Google Ads tab. Click on tools, planning, keyword planner. Click on the light bulb. Change your location, and for here it's not as important because we can't actually dial in the targeting here. And just click detailing. Car detailing would work. Auto detailing. So actually, I'll just do these ones. Detailing, car detailing, auto detailing are all going to be in their own ad group. All the near me's are going to be in their own ad group, right? Car detailing, you will add as an excluded keyword, as a negative keyword. Car interior cleaning would be its own ad group, right? RV detailing would be its own ad group. Detail shops would be its own ad group. So this is a good one. This is a good 3. Tons of demand. And keep this pricing in mind, right? You have about $2 per click at the low end to about $8 Canadian, $9 Canadian at the high end. So in this space, you'd probably be wanting to spend about 50 to 70 per day if you want at least 1 lead coming in per day when you're getting started. If you're under 50 per day in detailing, just run Facebook ads. But yeah, just copy these here. Open a new tab, go to keywordmatchtypetool.com, just paste in here. I like to add both phrase and exact match to the campaign. Jump on in and you're done. That's 1 ad group, and I'll show you how to set up the 3 more once I've published this. For the landing page, guys, I always recommend using a landing page, right? This is what a landing page looks like. This one is specifically for ceramic coating, but let me go to the detailing one if we have one. But in any case, this one's for tinting. I have a detailing one here as well, but they're all going to look something like this. Calls to action, form, call to action, right? Every section has a call to action, right? Call to action, right? Client work. I won't get into this too much right now, but I just wanted to show you guys a really quick example. Paste that in. You definitely want to use a landing page. Do not send traffic to your homepage. Landing pages convert. Home pages just will never convert nearly as well. If you need a landing page or you need help with one, you want me to build one for you, click the link below, book a call with me. I can get you one in less than 24 hours of turnaround. Anyways, for display path here, just add your service, right? Just changes how it looks in the actual search results, so it's going to be a little bit more relevant to the user, and relevance is key, right? So it just adds detailing to the end there. Always, always, always add your phone number, guys. Now, for the headlines, I always recommend a few different headline structures. So basically what you want to include is the service, the location, pricing if you can, and then a call to action, right? So you're going to have something like here, car detailing Atlanta. You can have something like Atlanta's best detailing team, right? Best car detailing Atlanta will work. This way, when someone looks up car detailing in Atlanta, they see this and it's super relevant, right? Car detailing near you. I don't like writing it as near me. It's a bit weird. And then you can say something like details starting from 199, right? From starting at, right? And calls to action. Easily book online. Call for instant quote, right? Book detail today. Now you can run things here like, your car deserves it, or, new car shine, but Google will just never display those, nor do they help with the intent on Google Ads. They would help with the intent on Facebook ads, but with Google Ads, you really just want to have the service, the location, right? And then you can also add convenient downtown location, right? And then, serving downtown Atlanta. Really good, really good. And if you look at the ad, look at that. That's really good. All right, now for description, same thing. You want to mention the service, the location, call to action, pricing, if you can, right? So you would have something like Atlanta's best car detailing team. Visit our shop in downtown. Detailing from 199. And how much do we have, right? Call. That's all we can have. Call. Visit our shop. Actually, I'll just change it. Visit our shop downtown. Call now. Look at that, right? Looking to get your car detailed in ATL. We've got you covered. Get a quote today, right? And I always like to add a little bit of a shorter one here because Google will sometimes slip it in. And so you would have something like detailing in Atlanta. From 199. Call or book today, right? Call or book now. Nice. Now, for the site links, callouts, right? These you add after. If you add them now, it's going to add them at the account level, and you really don't want that. It might also add it at the campaign level, which you really don't want if you're going to be running tinting, ceramic coating, PPF, interior detailing, all within the same campaign. So at this point, you're ready to just get it published, and there's a bunch of more changes you want to do, which I'll show you after. Now, for the daily budget, we saw that range. You really want to have about 10 times your cost per click. Not the lowest cost per click, closer to the highest cost per click. So in this case, you'd be at like a $50, $60 range, maybe $70 per day. If you're under 50, maybe 40, you really just would want to run Facebook ads. And just so Google doesn't spend any of my money, I'll just set it here at 0.01. It's probably going to ask me to verify my account in just a second. So I will pause that if it does. Yeah, let me confirm, guys, and I'll just take the time to say that if you do need help with Google Ads for your detailing business, click the link below, book a call with me. I'm happy to help. I love talking to you guys. And let me just get this sorted out. Looks like we're good. So Google's going to take some time now to go through the campaign. Sometimes it takes a minute or two. Sometimes it's instant. It really just depends. I will pause now until it's done, and then I'll just show you a few more things you want to do before actually launching your first or updating your existing campaign. All right, at this point, you're ready to publish your campaign. Google is now again going to ask about setting up Google Tag Manager or a Google Tag. Guys, make sure you have that set up. You want to be tracking conversions as accurately as possible. It's not that difficult, and it's incredibly important to get that set up. Exit out. So first things first, we want to change the bidding strategy. So jump into your campaign here, right? Click the gear icon. Like I said, I like manual CPC. Everybody has a different opinion. This is what works for me. Click on bidding here, change bid strategy, select bid strategy directly, and then go ahead and select a manual CPC bidding strategy, exit out. Now what you want to do is jump into the ad group. You have to now set a default max CPC, right? So for this, as we saw before, it's between like $2 and $8. I would probably start with like 5 or 6 personally and see what happens there, right? So just click save for that. Now this for the ad group was just detailing broad, right? You also want to add 2 more ad groups. That's what I recommend. Select that one, edit, copy, right? Paste it in. Now with this ad group, and paste. Now with this ad group, what you're going to want to do with this one is paste it into this campaign here. Go do some keyword research again. So go back here and add all the near me keywords that are relevant, right? And then you're going to do it one more time, and then you're just going to add the location. So it's going to be detailing Atlanta, car detailing Atlanta, auto detailing Atlanta, right? And so this was just going to be detailing near me. Save, right? So go in, make all those changes. Now for assets, click back into assets here, and we do have both campaigns selected, and I'll just show you how to add them. So click plus. Now from here you can select whatever assets you want. I recommend adding price for your detailing. I recommend adding callouts, and I recommend adding site links to start, right? So just for callouts, for example, you can see that the default is to add it to the account, which you don't want. So go to the ad group that you want to add it to, detailing, right? You can do the near me as an example. Now this is just going to add them to the near me campaign, or the near me ad group rather, which gives us a lot more granularity, makes it easier to track data, and makes it easier to make the ad even more relevant for the people that are looking for that service, right? So you would just do like detailing near you, where close by, details from 199, and you would add whatever. You click save, you add it to the ad group, and you're done. And then make sure you go ahead and do that for all the ad groups and for site links as well. You can also add a call extension, which you will definitely want to add. And then if you have your Google Business Profile set as a physical location, which I personally recommend, then you can add the location. If it's not a physical location in a service area, make sure you change it, especially if your office and everything is fully legit, because service area Google Business Profiles will not show up as a location asset on Google Ads, so you won't be able to take advantage of this. But if you have a physical location address set up on there, then you definitely will be able to take care of it. At this point, guys, you're just about ready to go. You should start getting leads within a week or two, and then work on dialing the campaign in from there. In some cases, you'll get leads almost right away, depending on competition, depending on your landing page, everything like that. If you did make it this far, as always, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, if you need help with Google Ads, if you want me to come in and set it all up for you, if you want me to manage the ads, or you just have any questions about performance, click the link down below, book a call with me. I love talking to you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. So catch you in the next video.